Ooh, a night setting. There's only a couple occasions we have seen nighttime episodes, so I wonder what this could be about. Certainly not another spooky episode. Or is it? Nah, that's not until season 5. Perhaps I should not have said that. Spoilers. But yes, these locations at nighttime are quite amazing to look at. So what is of today's episode about? Well, based off the title, only one thing can be assumed.
One night, a special load of fish was ordered. Sir Topham Hatt decided that extra vans must be added to the train that the men call the Flying Kipper. The only vans available were old ones. They had not been used for a long time.
Yep, the Flying Kipper. Now that particular word has not been uttered in I don't know how long. Probably since season 1, which is nuts. Although, that does make me worry. Henry, as of late, has not been doing so well with a number of things he's been involved with. I really hope he doesn't have another Flying Kipper accident, because it's just too soon for that. Heck, he got sprayed by an elephant and had a paint pot dropped on him. That's enough for one season.
Hello, Duck. Going fishing? I'd take care if I were you. Why? Huffed Duck. Well, for one thing, puffed Thomas, remembering his own experience, if fish get into an engine's boiler, they always cause trouble. And I know what I'm talking about. Good night.
And look at that. Thomas actually remembers his moment from Thomas Goes Fishing in season 1. Impressive. And he looks like he knows it was a dumb idea, too. What's also dumb is that Thomas whistled just now and it was not his dual-tone sound. How is nobody catching this? Oh, and look, he's also pulling the post-train trucks. The Flying Kipper and that in the same episode? Well, now I just can't knock the music for playing that theme. Henry, however, was annoyed that with the added trucks meant his train was going to be heavier.
At least the extra load will mean you can have another engine help us up Gordon's Hill.
Yeah, well, he still doesn't look all that relieved. I hope he doesn't have an accident. In the meantime, Duck was waiting at Wellsworth Station for Henry to arrive. He, in fact, was going to be the engine to help Henry up Gordon's Hill. I'm just curious how he beat Henry there. I get that Henry's got a heavier load, so it will take some time. But it seemed like as Henry left, Duck was still there. I don't know, maybe Duck mastered instant transmission or something. It wouldn't be long, though, before Henry arrived.
Henry made good progress. When they reached Edward Station, his driver stopped the train beyond the platform.
Things are going well so far, which is good. Waiting to see the conflict that occurs, though. We can't have this episode just being hunky-dory the whole time. Otherwise, something would not feel right about it. To save time, Duck buffered up to Henry's train, but wasn't coupled so when they crossed over the top, Henry could go straight down. Just like when he did with Edward's train in A Close Shave in Season 2.
Soon they reached Gordon's Hill. Push hard, puffed Henry. We're doing it, replied Duck. Henry was pulling his train harder than he realized.
There it is. The tail lamp fell off. Oh gosh, what is going to happen? This isn't good. And as Henry continued chuffing up the hill, he actually got further and further away from Duck. Plus, with the tail lamp missing, Duck couldn't see everything up ahead. Instead, he was trying to catch up. Meanwhile, Henry was slowing down due to the sagging weight of the train and lack of push from Duck. That is until both met each other at the middle in a rather collateral way. Ouch.
Workmen found the broken tail lamp at the bottom of the hill. Sir Topham Hatt spoke kindly to Duck. The accident wasn't your fault. We should have checked that this tail lamp was fixed on properly. We'll soon have you in working order again. Thank you, sir, said Duck sadly. Thomas told me to be careful about fish. They got me in a right pickle, didn't they?
I guess. It really wasn't the fish, per se, more that it just happened to involve them. What I'm more relieved at is that it didn't have Henry getting into another accident. I mean, yeah, he collided with Duck, but Henry, the engine himself, didn't get something splattered on him, or get derailed, or whatever. He's been through way too much of that to get it again. Right now, at least. All in all, this story doesn't have a lesson to teach. No one had a Gordonism, and no one made a mistake. It was mainly a freak accident, which is honestly rare in this show so far. A lot of accidents that occurred before were due to engines being arrogant and thinking nothing would happen to them, or some operator, whether that be a driver, fireman, firelighter, coupler, or what have you, didn't do their job correctly. Does that make the narrative bad? No, but it doesn't add much to any character. Aside from Thomas mentioning to Duck how troublesome fish can be, it's average. Music was better than average, though. The beginning opens with the post-train theme, and then twice later throughout with Henry's Flying Kipper theme, which is used nicely and wonderful to hear again. As for places to be featured, a number of spots are shown, but more for cameo purposes. Places like these are either the lakeside or the lighthouse. The prominent areas that take center stage were Tidmouth Harbor, Wellsworth Station, and Gordon's Hill, which I love the most because again you see the island sound in the back and the high fields that run in the distance. Next episode is Special Attraction. Thanks for watching.